Name is Dikalanda. My student ID is 2405 to 10,001.
Uh, my name is Hasan Afandi. Hey Dika, have you been following the news lately? The political scan is getting more intense, especially with the upcoming selection.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot going on. I've been trying to stay updated, but it's hard to keep track of everything. What do you think about the candidate this year?
Honestly, I'm torn. There are so many different opinions out there, and every candidate seems to have their own agenda. Some of their promises sound good, but I'm not sure how realistic they are. What's your take?
I agree. It feels like every candidate is trying to appeal to the masses, but some of their promises seem too vague. I try to focus on their track record. I want to know if they actually made a difference before. What about their economic plans? That's something I'm really paying attention to.
Yeah, the economy is a huge issue. I think a lot of people are struggling financially, and both wins will need to address income inequality, unemployment, and inflation. But it's hard to now will be able to actually fix this problem. There are a lot of promises, but will they be able to follow through?
Exactly. I also think we need to talk more about how to balance economic growth with environmental sustainability. It seems like the economy is always prioritized. But if we don't start addressing climate change more seriously, there might not be much of an economy left to save in the future.
You're right. It's frustrating because it feels like politicians something treat climate change as an afterthought. But the truth is, if we don't invest in renewable energy now, the cost will be much higher later. It's a long-term issue, but it's hard to convince people of that, especially when there are short-term economic concerns.
I think the key is creating jobs in green industry, renewable energy, electric cycle, sustainability, agriculture. All of these fields have the potential to create new jobs and reduce our carbon footprint. But the question is, will there be enough political will to make that transition?
Yeah, it seems like the political will just is there yet. But maybe if more people demand it, they will change. Speaking of people, I've been thinking a lot about voting recently. There are still so many barriers to voting in certain part of the country. Do you think we need reform in that area?
Absolutely, voting should be easy and accessible for everyone, no matter where they live or what their background is. There are still too many voter ID laws and gerrymandering issues that prevent people from voting. I think we need a national push for automatic voter registration and measure to make the voting process more transparent and fair.
I agree, and I think it's really important that young people get involved. It's frustrating how many people my age ran even registered the vote. We're the future of this country, and our voice need to be heard. But sometimes it feels like politics is so complex that it's easier to just tune it out.
That's true. Politics can be overwhelming, especially with when it feels like the candidates are the same, or when it seems like nothing ever changes. But I think the more we educate ourselves and talk about this issue, the more we realize that we do have the power to make a difference. Politics is just about election. It's about everyday action.
Right, I think one of the biggest problem in our political system is the influence of money. Combined donation, lobbying, those things often drown out the voice of ordinary people. Big corporations and wealthy individuals have so much power in shaping policy. Do you think we'll ever see real change in the of campaign finance?
I hope so. I think it's one of the biggest obstacle to a truly democratic system. If elections were less influenced by money, we might see more diverse voice in politics. And it's not just about donation, it's about the way special interest group manipulate the system. It's hard to have a fair, transparent democracy when money talks louder than voters.
Exactly, and that's why I think we need to push for reform like striker limit on campaign speeding and more transparency in lobbying. Maybe if we make it harder for money to influence politics, we'll start seeing candidates focus more on politics than who can fund their campaigns.
Yeah, but stop. The political establishment does want to change things like that. They benefit from the system as it is. They why grassroots movements are so important. If enough people rally behind reform, it's called for change.
True, it's just frustrating because it feels like things move so slowly. We keep hearing about issues like healthcare, education, and climate change, but nothing seems to improve quickly enough. Do you think the political system is broken, or is it just a matter of time before things get better?
I think the system is definitely flawed, but it's not beyond repair. We just need more accountability and transparency. We need leaders who are genuinely invested in the people they represent, not just is winning election or holding onto power. It will take the time, but I believe if we keep pushing for change and stay in it, we can fix things.
I hope you're right. It's easy to get discouraged, but I think you're right. Staying involved is key. Maybe if more people understood the importance of voting and getting involved in local politics, we'd see a real shift.
Absolutely, change often start at the local level. Local election and community involvement can have a bigger impact than we realize. It's all connected. If we want change, we have to take action at every level.
I'm glad we had this conversation. It's important to talk about these things, even if they're completed. Hopefully, more people will start thinking critically about politics and get involved in shaping the future.
Agree. It's our future and we can afford to ignore it. Let's keep talking and sharing ideas. That's how real change starts.
Oh, you know